The end of the 1800s saw a sharp rise in the flow of European Jewish immigrants to America. Fleeing pogroms, discrimination, and ghettos, Jews quickly settled in and entered upon their new life. They absorbed a new culture without losing their sense of identity. The Jewish culture here acquired new, optimistic, and joyful features. Unlike the graceful, sad, and sometimes mournful European songs, these were increasingly cheerful, vibrant, and joyous. My grandmother had one of these melodies stashed away in her trunk. It was called Tumbalalaika.
Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 la. Spiel balalaika, tumbala, laika, spiel balalaika, tumbala, la. Steht der Bucher in der Tracht, Kracht in Tracht, der ganze Nacht. Nehmen sie nehmen, in it verschämen, nehmen sie nehmen, in it verschämen. Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 la. Spiel balalaika, tumbala, laika, spiel balalaika, tumbala, la. Mädel, Mädel, ich will bei dir fragen, wo's kann wachsen, regen, wo's kann brennen, in die Topherden, wo's kann bänken, weinen und tränen. Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 la. Spiel balalaika, tumbala, laika, spiel balalaika, tumbala, la. Narische Bucherin, du darfst dich fragen, a Stein kann wachsen, regen. Liebe kann brennen, innet auf Herren, a Herz kann bänken, weinen und tränen. Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 la. Spiel balalaika, tumbala, laika, spiel balalaika, tumbala, la. Spiel balalaika, tumbalalaika, spiel balalaika, tumbalalaika.
From what my mom told me, my grandmother was a true intellectual and an aristocrat at heart. And so, of course, she had to like that deep-rooted intellectual, the brilliant Austrian composer and acknowledged waltz king, Johann Strauss. Listening to the compositions makes you feel light-hearted, relaxed, and festive. One of his masterpieces is Tales from the Vienna Woods, which asks us, what, after all, is greater, love or duty? The 1930s saw a boom in popularity of the so-called Tyrolean songs, distinguished by their high-pitched falsetto singing style and yodeling. It was claimed that they originated among shepherds in the mountains of the Austrian state of Tyrol. Some country singers in America also experimented with this singing style. Obviously, my grandmother liked not only the Tyrolean songs, but Tyrolean melodies in general, because a Tyrolean dance tune, the tale of a young shepherd who can't choose between two girls, emerged from the chest. Everyone knows that New Orleans is the home of jazz in America, but many people are not aware that the term jazz appeared in Chicago in 1916. And even fewer know how American jazz influenced cultural developments in other countries, Russia in particular. Of course, in the Soviet Union, jazz was practically prohibited. Nevertheless, musicians such as Skomarovsky, Eddie Rosner, Oleg Lundstrom, and others did a lot to develop the Russian jazz scene, always trying to bring it up to the level set in America. I think my grandmother was a big fan of the magnificent jazzman Alexander Schwarzman, with his unique orchestral arrangements. Schwarzman and his orchestra first performed the humorous Unsuccessful Rendezvous with its Charleston rhythm in 1937.
Мешала встрече, как всегда. Ты улыбнулась, слегка смутившись, сказала да, 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 да. С утра побрился, и галстук новый, с горошком синим я одел. Купил 3 астры, 4 ровно, я прилетел. Я ходил, я так ждал, я ждала, я был зол, я сердилась, я ушел, я ушла. Мы оба были, я у аптеки, а я в кино искала вас. Так значит завтра на том же месте, в тот же час. Я у аптеки, а я в кино искала вас. Так значит завтра на том же месте, в тот же час. В тот же час.
Argentina Tango. It reached its popularity in America during the first half of the 20th century. In New York and elsewhere, thousands of clubs sprang up where people tangoed from evening till dawn, and they weren't getting tired of it. It would be hard to even list names of all melodies that sounded from these gramophones, but the one that flew out of my grandmother's trunk was the super popular tango,
La Comparsita.
I listen to gypsy songs or watch gypsy dances, I am filled with an impulsive kind of reckless daring. There is something bewitching in these tunes and rhythms. They convey deep emotion, zest, and fervor, as though the people on the dance floor are dancing for the last time in their lives. I was completely convinced that a gypsy melody would surely be found in my grandmother's trunk. After all, we were closely related, and I was not at all surprised when this is what popped out.